Let's cut the crap. You're living in a cage and you're too blind to even see the bars. Today, maybe, just maybe, I'll show you the key. Don't get your hopes up. This is my favorite part. You actually think you're free, don't you? Choosing your pathetic little coffee, your trendy clothes, your dead-end job. You think those are your choices? Adorable. No, you're not. That feeling you have, the one you call freedom, it's a complete and total joke. An illusion for the simple-minded. All right, let's get into section 1. We'll call it the lie of modern freedom. It starts with the very definition you've been fed your whole life, a definition that's really just a leash. Look at this. On the left, that's you. I can do whatever I want. That's the mantra of a slave to every dumb impulse that flits through their brain. True freedom, for people who actually have their life together, is on the right. It's about having the spine to create your own laws and actually follow them. Let me spell it out for you. Who's in charge here? The person being dragged around by every craving like a dog on a leash, or the one who actually grabs the helm and decides where the ship is going? It's not a trick question. Section 2. Let's talk about the revolution of a single word. It's time to reclaim the one and only tool you have to fight back against your own mediocrity. Think back. The first time you had any real power was as a toddler when you learned to say no. It's pure, raw instinct. It's how you drew a line between yourself and the world. Somewhere along the way, you lost that. You became weak. We need to get that power back. But this time, we're going to use it with ruthless intent. This is the fundamental switch that separates the winners from you. Right now, your entire operating system is based on yes. You have to search for a reason to refuse. We're flipping that. From now on, the default is no. Everything is off limits. You now have to justify why you should even consider saying yes. Get this through your head. This is your new code. No by default. Giving permission is no longer a mindless habit. It's a conscious, deliberate act of power. You are the gatekeeper to your own life. Start acting like it. Okay, section 3. Your daily poisons. Let's put a name to all the pathetic little enemies you willingly invite into your life every single day. Here they are. Junk food, endless scrolling, begging for likes, buying useless crap, soaking in toxic news. These aren't treats. They're cheap drugs designed to keep you fat, stupid, and compliant. They give you a little worthless hit of dopamine while they quietly steal your entire future. And it starts with the most basic failure. Food. This isn't about looking good in a bathing suit. It's about fuel. You put garbage in the tank, you get garbage performance. It wrecks your energy, it makes people see you as a slob, and it cripples your ability to get anything done. And these, your precious little notifications. The endless scroll. Don't be naive. These are weapons. They were engineered by people far smarter than you to hijack your brain and turn you into a twitchy, distracted consumer. And it's working perfectly. Imagine your life as a high-performance car. Every time you give in to one of these poisons, it's not some harmless little detour. It's you deliberately yanking the wheel and driving into a ditch. And you do it over and over again, wondering why you're stuck in the mud. Moving on. Section 4, the Code of Self-Mastery. We have identified the poisons you're addicted to. Now, if you can manage to pay attention, here's the antidote. This is your new firewall. It's 3 simple questions. Before any stupid impulse becomes an action, you run it through this. The answer to question 1 is always yes. This filter forces a pause. It turns your mindless, pathetic reaction into a conscious decision. Try to keep up. And you deploy this filter across the 4 battlefields of your life. Your time, which you can never get back. Your food, the fuel for the machine. Your attention, the only currency that matters. And your speech, the tool you use to create your reality. You control these 4 things, you control your entire pathetic existence. Section 5. From slave to leader. Because let's be honest, this isn't just about cleaning up your messy habits. This is about clawing your way up from the bottom of the food chain. Look, this isn't going to be easy. It starts with the brutal, humiliating awareness that you are a slave to your impulses. Then comes rebellion. You set one rule. Just one.
Then you have to fight your own weak-willed brain, which will scream for the easy way out. If you don't quit, eventually you reach mastery. Discipline just becomes what you do. The logic here is bulletproof, so try to follow. If you can't even get yourself to follow your own rules, why in the world would anyone else ever follow you? Your ability to command yourself is the only proof that you're not a complete waste of space.
In a world filled with chaotic, undisciplined people, the person with self-control becomes a lighthouse. You become a center of gravity. You don't have to say a word. Your actions alone will make you stand out from the herd of sheep.
And don't get this twisted. This isn't about depriving yourself like some monk. It's about liberating yourself from the garbage that's holding you down. It's about freeing yourself from your own weakness so you can finally go after what's actually worth having.
So, that's it. The choice is yours. Are you going to stay a puppet, jerked around by every impulse and distraction? Or are you finally going to find some courage, say the word, and take control? Honestly, I have my doubts. Prove me wrong.